So what I find interesting in software development is the fact that you can build infinite worlds, and all you need to do it is your notebook, internet connection, and enough coffee. Later in my career, I found out that, yeah, actually there is a limit to what we can build, and it's the complexity of what we can still manage to understand. To me, it's almost like playing Minecraft, but I'm able to shape the blocks I'm using. Recently, my 7-year-old daughter went into my room and looked at me working, and after a while she said to me, "You know, Dad, software development looks like a real cool job." I was totally proud of her, and I hope she can convince some of her friends, because this field can use some diversity. So my tip for all developers out there is, of course, find some time, either every day or at least every week, to learn. And this can be reading books, reading articles online, listening to podcasts, watching videos. Subscribing to this channel is already a good start. And I'm not saying you should jump on every new hype, but rather get inspired by them. Understand what's the actual problem this new technology is solving, or if there even is a problem to begin with. Also, try to understand why we did things differently in the past, because this will prevent you from reinventing the wheel. So this is a tough question because of all the trends currently going on. AI is the obvious one. In this regard, you might want to look into how to not only use existing language models, but also how you can extend them by adding your own embeddings to them. Then, of course, the recent release of headsets might be a boost again for the AR and VR space, so you might want to look into classical game engines, because maybe they will power the apps of the future. If you're, however, the classic web developer, I think meta frameworks are the thing you should read into to render your front ends both on the server and the client side. If you're in the security space, you should by now have picked up on SBOMs and supply chain management. And one thing I can recommend for all DevOps-minded people is, of course, platform engineering. So coming from a company that was just focusing on way too many projects at the same time, I was rather looking for a company that does only one product. And although here at Dynatrace we are a lot of different development teams all working on their own little artifacts, the one thing we understood is that autonomous teams are a great place to work in, but they only function if we align them all towards one common vision.